getting slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
You're too old to die young. No, Ben.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
That's kind of refreshing, actually. Now it's no longer tragic. It's like if you're too old to die young, at least I made it this far. Then
you can retire some of the fast cars.
Yeah, exactly. Just move into the slow lane. Take it easy.
As that happens with your career, as your roles become older, you find yourself under the paternal gaze of Jeremy Irons, and that's kind of, do markers like that make sense to you as you get a bit older?
Yeah, that was just one of those things. I was really lucky because that character kind of roots Batman in this movie, or certainly Bruce Wayne, in his kind of humanity, because he gets sort of dark and he's jaded and cynical and all this stuff, but he's got this very fond, loving father-son kind of relationship with Alfred, and Jeremy Irons is so great and so much fun to play that stuff with, and so it was a career moment for me just to get to be in a movie with the guy.
Alfred would have some great advice about the ladies then, considering it's Jeremy Irons.
Yes. I love the idea of the running commentary of the Bruce Wayne, the playboy, and he's got like the wry commentary of Jeremy Irons going on.
With a whiskey as well, which I quite liked. It's sort of he's not the butler we've seen in the past.
No, he's definitely he's not just there to serve. He's there to he loves him, and he cares about him, and he feels like he's wasting away a little bit, so he's trying to nudge him back into being his old better self.
You've gone down the dark path of being a vigilante that's possibly gone too far as we pick up your story, and as the film goes on, there's sort of changes that happen to your thinking about that, but I'm really curious as to your thoughts around vigilantism in general, and especially as we're seeing it more and more in the world around us. I'm thinking about, in particular, some like really shitty videos from Trump rallies we've seen in the past weeks.
Yeah, that's what obviously that's just happened just now, and we made this movie a couple of years ago, but the themes of vigilantism versus people's rights and how far we should be willing to sacrifice our own principles in order to destroy our enemies are kind of very current themes, and as you say, you need to look no further than recent events to see some really ugly incidents of vigilantism that are good illustrations of why we don't value that as a society, and why we have laws and why you're supposed to observe them.
It was fun to put on the bat suit and kick people's ass, though, right?
Yes, it was.
I bet. Any specific moment you sort of thought back to when you first donned the suit? Like, what's the main Batman for you?
It's definitely it gives you a whole feeling to put the suit on. You feel sort of fraudulent until that moment where you actually can wear the suit, look yourself in the mirror, and look like the guy. It's part of the Batman feel and look is created with photography, costumes, production design, sound design, all that stuff. But on some deep down level, you've got to believe it, to play it. And the suit sort of does that for you. It gives you this sense of I don't know. They did a great job with the suit. It's very sort of confidence building.